Oh, hey there guys, Elton here. So I'm in my neighborhood. Well, I'm next to my neighborhood. That is to say, I'm above Sherbrooke Street and all that, and Rachel and all that stuff. So anyway, I'm biking with the roll fast there. Let me give you a shot of her there, since this is only like what, the third time I ride it this year, and other than that I hadn't rode it in 2 years for various reasons, and thanks to Ed who fixed it all up and got the new tires on her there. Anyway, I was making my way slowly home, and I biked all the way up to the Metropolitan, the Trans-Canada, so I'm a little bit pooped, so excuse me if I'm a little out of breath. And I've seen a few old things here. I said I should record this stuff so that my bike ride isn't just accountable for getting exercise, you know. But this is something else, man. I've seen one just like this, but this one is even more outstanding. I mean, really, this is the most outstanding Chevy Express I think I've ever seen in my life. It's so, excuse me if you're offended, but it's fucking amazing. I mean, look at those ground effects all around. The bottom of the doors, the fenders, the bumper. That is outstanding. The raised roof. You know, I'm not like a fanatic of these vans, obviously. I never filmed one before. I like them when I see them as ambulances and all that. What the fuck? That's an electric Jeep. That Jeep is electric. You see that? You hear that? That's the future right there. Wow. Anyway, okay, so that's sighting number one. So before I wrap this up, I'm just gonna hop on the bike here and show you something else here. See if I can do this while I'm still biking. It's kind of ironic that this is parked here, which I'm not a fan of these at all, because I know they're you know, very practical and all that, and they have all that glass, but they don't do it for me. And then it's weird to have these two Mercedes parked here, because there's that Jeep again. Just because, I don't know, it doesn't seem like an upscale neighborhood, or maybe it is, and I live in the ghetto. I don't know. I guess it is quite nice. This is where the Angus CP yards used to be, by the way. Anyway, okay, so sighting number two, another van. There's going to be 3 vans and something else I saw. What else? The other thing I saw, I'm going to show you. I'll show you that right now. It's this right here. It's a classic Volkswagen van that I've seen before from the Scrap Arctic on the 67 route. Fittingly with an old Beetle parked behind it in a similar type of green. What year is this? Oh, 70 something, 70 to 78, I guess. It's a very nice eye-catching color, restored. I don't think it was restored too long ago. I think it's got rust, or it had rust issues. I can see a repaint there. There's the scrap I was talking about I took before. Man, that's a hardcore VW nut who lives here, because there's that van, that Beetle from, I'd say that's actually one of the first new Beetles that were made in like 99, 2000, I can tell by the color. Then there's this GTI parked there. But look at the body on this, unfortunately, you can see here, it's all touched up on the bottom, you know. Well, it's still nice though. I mean, if I didn't like it, I wouldn't film it, would I? You can see it's got a aftermarket rim on the front there. That's a very typical thing in the West Coast, to have a spare like that on the front. That's probably from the West Coast, actually. A lot of old vans are. Maybe even that Chevy might even be from there, but I don't know. I mean, a lot of vans aren't driven in the winter. They can't be, because you can't camp in them and live in them in the winter. But speaking of vans, we'll go show you something else that I've seen. Oh yes, how could I forget? It's going to be 3 vans and a truck. This is the one I forgot about, actually. Right here, this old Chevy Tahoe, 1990 something, I don't know, 94, 95, 96. I'm gonna guess by the green, the dark green. How do I know? Because I've noticed for years that this kind of green, this dark green, was very popular in the mid-90s, 94, 95, 96. My mom had a dark green Maxima 95. I had a friend who had the exact same car, exact same color. And there's other examples I've seen as well. But man, look at this thing. It's fucking clean as can be, man. It's like mint. Like Tony Soprano, eat your heart out. The only thing wrong with it, I would do, is have the headlights polished. That's a typical thing. They always fade out. They oxidize because of the, you know, the heat, the cold, the rain, the snow. Yeah, she's really decked out though. I mean, this thing is really top condition, man. Top condition. I would say either she's low mileage or restored, but I'm going to say restored because I don't really know if that's the original color. Probably repainted, but very nicely done. In this part of the world, as I always call the Rust Belt, as we know it as car guys, vehicles like that clean is they're hard to come by. I wouldn't even imagine, actually, come to think of it, even if you do live in the south or west, even to find one of those that's actually still in good condition, come to think of it, not fucked up, faded paint and scratched up and just showing age, you know. Now, where did I see that Dodge? Ah, there it is. Okay, well, we'll include this this Charger. It looks like it's an Enforcer cop car package. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But I like it because, well, it's a police pack probably, and it's not white. I know. I always complain that everything's black. It's got dual exhaust. It probably is a police pack. But I mean, you know, it's a Charger. They're always white. So speaking of white, and then you got this white behemoth over there. This whale. This Road Trek, speaking of repainted doors and stuff, yeah, that one's been, she's had some rusties on it. Yeah, nice old Ram, circa 86 to 93. William Tremblay Street. Oh shit, look at this. Jesus, you know, maybe I'll just keep this going actually, because now there's more things I'm noticing. I've noticed a few old cars around here. Is this where they all gone? Fuck, I don't see anything practically anymore where I live. Look at this nice cabriolet. Again, there's that dark green again, so I'm going to say, you know, like 91, 92, 93. 92 was, I think, the last year for these. Man, that thing is clean, man. There was one, there's an Astro there. There was actually a Rabbit, just like that, because before the Cabriolet was a Rabbit. And it didn't have all the spoiler kits on it. But anyway, there was one several blocks from my place, and I thought about doing a feature of it, but I can't. I can't get myself to do it because I'm really showing that for you. I mean, I kind of like them now because they're older, they're antiques, but I would take that Dodge any day. Even though it's white, I like the graphics, and it's just, it's a symbol of its time, you know. Oh boy, somebody's making a tourtière, and tourtière, by the way, is French for meat pie. So anyway, I'm gonna see if I can show you a couple more things before I wrap it up, and if I don't, well, thanks for watching. Bye.